1. Multi-perspective visualization. When you do an inventive perception workout, you envision doing what you need to show, isn't that so? Indeed, you can likewise do representations from a third individual viewpoint, seeing yourself all things considered. Actually, contemplates show that sports stars frequently improve their aptitudes most successfully by observing themselves in their representations. Take a stab at exchanging the point of view you use, and see which gets the best outcomes. For what it's worth, numerous individuals locate the third individual viewpoint the best, however it might take some becoming acclimated to on the off chance that you've generally led perceptions from the main individual. 2. Aim point shifting. The intention point is perhaps the best stayed quiet of the law of attraction. A large portion of my prosperity has come straightforwardly from increasing a superior comprehension of what the intention point is and from figuring out how to alter it so as to impart a progressively reasonable, solid message to the universe. In certain faculties, intention point strategies are the main ones you'll truly need to appropriately utilize the law of attraction. For me, the law of attraction didn't work at all until I found the idea of the intention point. Your intention point is essentially the meeting ground between your heart and your psyche. At the point when you enact your intention point, you show from a higher vitality vibration, so things come quicker and simpler. 3. Multisensory visualization. Just as switching up your point of view when you're envisioning, it's critical to such an extent that you figure out how to do multi-tactile perceptions. What I mean is that you have to include something other than your feeling of sight when you're imagining your fantasy life. Utilize the entirety of your faculties to make a maximally distinctive picture. What sounds would you be able to hear? What does nature smell like? On the off chance that you contact objects or an individual, what do they feel like under your hands? The more tactile encounters you summon, the more powerful your sign endeavor will be. It's smarter to have a brief, rich representation that is loaded with tangible information than it is to have a wordy perception that states narratives days instead of only one astounding second. 4. Scrutinizing your beliefs. On clingy note, at whatever point you wind up taking part in negative self-talk or accepting that you can't accomplish something, ask yourself where this message originated from. You will in the end have the option to follow it back to an occasion from quite a while ago. This is frequently an encounter you had as a youngster. Featuring its origination causes you to pass judgment on the conviction from a progressively target point of view. For instance, a message that you're nothing worth mentioning at anything imaginative is burglarized of such a large amount of its capacity when you understand that it's essentially the voice of an oblivious, envious instructor you had when you were youthful. In the interim, the message that you're not adorable may originate from an accomplice whose barbarous voice you wish you dismiss. Since you know it, you can discover approaches to dispose of it for good. 5. Interfacing with an object. In the event that you discover an item to speak to the truth you need to show, you can utilize it from numerous points of view. For instance, in case you're hoping to upgrade your vocation, you can take that object in your pocket to a prospective employee meetup and contact it before you go in so you reconnect with your certainty and assurance. You can likewise hold the delegate object during perceptions. A few people like to discover gems that are associated with their appearance, for example rose quartz for affection, while others like stones, shells, coins or bits of adornments. In any case, your heart will lead you towards the correct item. Trust its force when you feel it. 6. Dream boarding. This is an appearance method you may as of now have attempted, however on the off chance that not, at that point it's an ideal opportunity to begin. I have a lot of further guidance in my books, yet the fundamental strategy just includes getting a board, or clearing a divider space, and utilizing it to show pictures and words that exemplify what you need to show. Along these lines, for instance, in the event that you need to pull in another adoration into your life, you may remove some magazine pictures of glad couples, areas you'd prefer to visit, food you'd eat together, and words that hit home for you. Be innovative. You can likewise incorporate your own drawings, composed expressions, or even things you find in nature. Make certain to put your fantasy load up in a conspicuous area where you'll see it on numerous occasions a day. 7. Transforming negatives into positives. As you're very much aware, having the option to be certain, directly down to your center, is a foundation of utilizing the law of attraction to its maximum capacity. There are loads of things you can do to encourage this. The most straightforward is likely to keep an appreciation diary. In this, you record 3 things that cause you to feel thankful consistently and 2 beneficial things you can draw from troublesome or testing encounters you've had. This procedure both interfaces you with your joy and furthermore makes you see that everything can show us something, in any event, when the underlying experience is an excruciating one. 8. Utilizing a focus wheel. Blog center wheel. A center wheel is a straightforward however enthusiastically prescribed approach to move your concentration to increasingly positive musings and mentalities with regards to the things you need to pull in. Get a bit of paper, attract a little circle the inside, and compose what you need, say, monetary opportunity, a caring accomplice, your own business, or great well-being. Next, record a positive conviction you have about the subject, setting this conviction around the edge of the focal circle. Thus, with the objective of beginning another business, for instance, you may compose the positive conviction, I have an incredible instruction in how to design a business. Continue onward, composing the same number of positive convictions as you can discover, consistently around the circle. In the end, your page will be brimming with proclamations that help your confidence in the truth you need to show. On the off chance that you like, add this center wheel to your fantasy board. Or on the other hand, simply pin it to your ice chest or front way to keep you associated with its reality. 9. Living as though, at long last, rather than living as if you're right now hanging tight for the existence you want, start quickly living as if that the truth is as of now yours. Stroll with the stance you'd have in the event that you accomplished that profession objective. Purchase the furniture you'd get on the off chance that you found that fantasy accomplice. Or on the other hand, revive your closet so it's loaded with the garments you'll be wearing when you're fitter and more beneficial. These sorts of activities convey amazing signs to the universe, and, as a little something extra, they keep you feeling incredible.